Hi guys, so I'm here in the school now. So as I said earlier, we will talk about staffing, okay? So I have my notes here. I will read it so it's more easy and I will explain it more briefly. So what does staffing mean in special education? As a SPED teacher, one term you often heard from us is the word staffing. So what is that? So a staffing meeting is when teachers, administrators, sorry, kanang principal, counselors, specialists, kanang speech pathologists, school psychologists, mo ni mga specialist kani sila mo ni members sa multidisciplinary team, okay? Mo ni mga tao nga part sa imong meeting, and sometimes kasama din yung parent, okay, sa tinatawag na staffing. So we came together to discuss the student academic, behavioral, and emotional needs. So the goal is to find the best support and intervention to help the student succeed in school, okay? So instead, staffing can happen before the art. So what is art? Admission, revision, dismissal. So we're gonna talk about that sa another video. Kanang art o kanang IEP. So yes, again. So instead, staffing happen before the art meeting, after the incident, like the one that I have before, the MDR. MDR is manifestation determination review. So as I said before, ang MDR ay nagpossess siya ng extreme behavior that can cause alarm sa ibang mga kids or even sa administrators sa school, mga staff, mga teacher, or when the team needs to discuss concern. Of course, that's why we need to do the staffing. We need also madi-discuss dyan kung anong klaseng support ang maibibigay ng teacher at ng school, ng admin. Ano yung behavioral plans, example yung MDR nga, kasi yung MDR na yun mostly yan nangyayari sa mga student na merong FBA, na merong behavioral intervention plan, ibig sabihin ng BIP, or kanang placement recommendation. So kanang placement recommendation, so broad kasi ang IEP guys, very broad, madaming terminologies, madaming kailangan mong aralin, okay? And another thing is kanang so wait, hold on. So staffing is basically a team discussion. Discuss, focus on helping student the best way and safest way possible. So madaming term ang kuan kasi guys, ang SPED, okay? Malawak siya. And then kung pag-uusapan natin yung IEP, ang IEP ng elementary is more kanang mas madali. Kay basic doon ang IEP. And then ang middle school na IEP, meron na kasi diyang transition. Ang transition kay ang age dito sa Texas, mag-start ka ng transition kay dito sa aming school kay required man nga 6, 7 o 8. So say sa tinuturuan ko middle school, required man nga merong transition supplement doon sa IEP. So sabi ko sa inyo guys, so pag-usapan natin yung IEP, kung ilan yung screen, ilang pages ang IEP. So we'll talk about that next time, okay? Before this end of school year, I will tell you. And then kanang IEP, sabi ko ang IEP ng elementary medyo madali, kaya hindi siya masyadong madaming ginagawa. Ang middle school na ginagawa namin, ang IEP namin medyo madami na yung gawain kasi may transition supplement niyan. Required yan dito sa aming school district na meron ng transition ang 6, 7, 8. And then ang IEP ng high school, which is I am eager to learn, kaya gusto ko din ang IEP ng high school kanang naa kasi kuan doon kanang itong graduation packet, graduation supplement. So medyo madami, hindi medyo madami talagang ginagawa ang IEP. Kailangan gawin ang teacher ng high school kapag ma-assign ka sa high school. So I'm excited to kung ma-assign ako sa PACE bitaw ulit, pero high school gyud kana nang graduating mga estudyante ka ng 9, 10, 11, 12 kana mga senior high school. I'm excited to, kaya gusto ko malaman yung IEP nila. Aside from that, ang lesson doon is kailangan mong aralin kasi mataas na yun, okay? Kailangan mong magtuon gyud, mag-aral ka every night ante, Okay? So maura to, yun ang meaning ng stopping, guys. So yeah, happy Tuesday. So I will have my meeting later around 10 to 11, and that's gonna be their PE. So they will go outside kasama ang aking assistant teacher because I'm gonna use my room for the meeting. So that's it, guys. And by the way, international student yon, so I need an interpreter. So yeah, as I mentioned before, ang interpreter na ami ka ng hotline para mag-call, mag-get ng interpreter. So that's it, guys. So ang meeting sobrang dami. So ngayon mag-remind ako sa team na ang meeting ganito, na ang parent pupunta ang parent face to face. So yes, I'm gonna get ready. Oh, by the way, the reason why I said I'm gonna get ready for the for the meeting earlier. So the meeting earlier, it's gonna be ang title nun ay ang klase ng meeting na yun ay revision art. So sabi ng school psychologist, kailangan ng revision art ng student na yun kasi ang wordings kailangan ayusin. So 9th grade kasi siya, magte 10th grade. Meron dong about sa graduation. So the reason why sinabi ko na aaralin ko, kasi hindi ako gumawa ng IEP revision ng paperworks na yun. Ang gumawa nun yung school psychologist. So thank you, Miss Dawn, for working on the paperworks pero ako ang mag-facilitate, guys, ng meeting later. So yun nga, yun kaya sabi ko need ko na aralin siya because hindi ako gumawa ng paperwork. So if ako ang gumawa, of course alam ko na yun, since hindi ako yung school psychologist, kailangan ko siyang aralin. So yes, that's it, guys. It's too long video. So yeah, next time we will talk about what are the types of meeting na meron sa SPED, and then all about the IEP, kung ilan yung screen, all about the art. So that's it. Madami akong i-share sa inyo. So stay tuned. Follow my Facebook page, Ma'am Pearlie's Teachers America, and also my YouTube. Alright, guys. So bye-bye. That's it. Happy Tuesday.